Now time for reading. Reading time. We want to read. I'm playing Disco Asylum. Reading time. Sorry, I need to do something real quick. Okay. 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 How's PS5 doing? Okay, so here is what I think happened. Is they have no idea what the fuck is wrong with it, so they said they were calling and swapping parts to figure out what's wrong with it. And I think at this point, they don't know, and they could have just sent it to Sony. Which I'm totally okay with, because that way I don't have to do it. And then, see how that goes. If it's Giga Breakdown, I'm just gonna get a new one. Or send it to PlayStation, whatever, you know. How much does it cost to make a PS5? Probably like $100 or less. I don't know. I mean, if you touch it, it feels very cheap. Like, it's very plasticky and very, like, it feels fragile in a plastic way. I should have warranty. I mean, I don't know. I'll call and ask and see what's up if I could just have it back. Yeah, it feels very not great. Story time. How much are they gonna charge me? I don't know. I have no idea. What was I doing? I don't remember what I had left to do. I'm looking for a woman who bought my gun. I need to wait for the next day for the bridge to come down. Anything else? My god, I don't know. I go in the shit. I did. I talked to him. Should I go back in? It's the pawn shop. The body, but I want to look in its mouth.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Sure thing.
I sold you my gun?
With Kim here too. That just sounded really, really bad.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Oh.
And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
Oh.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
What's something you're not telling me?
You weren't quiet yourself, officer.
What was I like?
You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life.
Oh, I was about to end it all.
You can't trust yourself with it
Oh yeah,
tonight.
yeah.
And that you need the money. When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it. Then I agreed to take it.
Awkward.
You sucked on a gun? Good. Very normal.
How much was it?
15 real.
That's it?
The lieutenant looks from you to Roy, and then back to you. It's clear that he hopes this tableau might still turn out to be a bad dream. It's not, though.
Wait, I'm the throat goat.
This has got to be the most. Wow. There's pity there, too. In case you didn't notice.
I really should have killed myself. Maybe I still will one of these days.
The light swirls in his face and glasses. He doesn't know what to say.
Sure, man.
Guys?
Wow. A very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. The print depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames.
Wow.
Beneath him are the words, Hjelmdal burning.
Sniff the t-shirt.
Smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat there. Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin.
Yummy.
Sniffing is okay. But please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not going to buy.
You're not imagining it.
Photon
emission?
emissions?
What is he talking about?
That's a rad man you got there.
Hell yeah, man. I don't usually carry printed tees, but this one was just pure exemplar.
You must be a serious man from Heimdall fan.
A fan? No, I wouldn't go that far. But I do think the Hjelmdalaman saga is an integral part of our shared reality. Most people don't think that the man from Hjelmdal really existed, but they're wrong.
He's real?
I mean, even if the man from Hjelmdal didn't exist before the adventure novels, the stories have made it so that he has. It's simple, really.
Okay.
You sound skeptical. It's not that complicated.
Oh.
All that's required is a more robust understanding of cause and effect. Besides, I've been to Kotla, though not quite as far north as the Hjelmdal, and watched Northern Lights travel across the sky.
I've never seen the Northern Lights.
Very unique, energetic time.
I wanna touch the Northern Lights. Brown.
Very
Brown.
unique
Brown. How much is it?
2 real.
That's cheap.
That's dirt cheap.
Can you give it to me for free?
But why?
'Cause I'm a broke cop.
I sympathize, I do. But this is a for-profit enterprise.
Fine, I don't want it then. Wait, I have so much money. Where'd I get all this money from? Oh, I sold a bunch of quest items. I want to see the Northern Lights. I think I'm gonna travel a lot this year because I'm gonna go travel a lot with Big Al. We're gonna do things. Sold all the quest items I did. Oh yeah, I gotta talk to the Union guy. I haven't talked to him yet. Big Al. Me a year ago, I hate traveling, I know. Then I realized life was kind of depressing. I should stop wasting away in a hole and just go somewhere. Oh yeah, the stairs. I was like, I'm pretty sure there's another entrance. I'd rather not decompose in a room in front of a monitor all the time. Yeah. Rotting as a career, I know. It's great though. Here. Really, every career is rotting? I think the rotting part about streaming and streamers is like you don't really have any real life experience in regards to anything. Even the people that you talk to,
behind a large desk,
you're very
he
stunted.
looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see
Wow,
you.
this is a big man.
With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
It's very bubbly.
A typical power play. Wait for him to speak first. Show him you've got a backbone.
Say nothing. Look him dead in the eye.
The one good eye of this man fills you up without even flickering. The other, his lazy eye, is constantly moving like a goldfish in a tank, grotesquely magnified by his +6 glasses.
Wow.
For a moment, you don't know where to look. It is unbearably humid in the trailer. Beads of sweat slide down the man's forehead. Yet, he's unperturbed, holding his own.
Keep staring.
At first, nothing happens. His face wears a wide and self-satisfied smile. Every now and then, he smacks his big lips.
Will I stream my traveling? No. I don't want to be so online. I think at most, I would probably just record it. But not in a vlog way. Just in like a... I would just record it. Just like where I am. Maybe the food I ate. Like a 20-second clip of some unique activities that I'm doing. The end. That's all. Probably no commentary either.
So...
He begins to speak. I out-chatted him, albeit very slowly, purposely leaving a pause after his opener.
Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi, how nice that you found a moment to pay a visit to the Debardairs Union. I'm Everard Clare, head of this little operation here.
Replace my eyes with cameras now? This is what you would
Please,
see
have a seat.
for like half the day.
The folding chair looks like a torture device. Extremely uncomfortable.
I might be going to like a... I think me, Big Al, and John are going to a countryside in Japan. A small countryside. It's like very secluded. Which I think is... I think that would be a lot more fun than going to the cities. Last time we went to Japan, I got bored in 2 days. Because everybody just goes to the cities and it's just like whatever. The folding chair looks like a torture device, extremely uncomfortable. Why do streamers only ever visit Japan? Well, I was gonna say the other place I was gonna visit too, but I don't want to say it because I don't want people to be weird. But then everybody talks about Japan, so Japan's easier to say.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best.
Yeah, the cities get boring and everybody just goes to the same city spots.
Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
I'm gonna stand. Wait, who's Dubois? I've heard that name before. Why are you calling me Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out.
I don't sit. I refuse to sit.
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong convictions.
Walks into his office, stares him down, refuses to sit.
I, too, have convictions. One of which is that I will not engage with any man who won't face me at eye level.
What?
Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume our conversation. But until then, I'm afraid I must ask you to leave.
Why?
Damn, that's a nasty play. He's got you, a titan of volition, in a fork.
What if I
Guess you
don't?
just have to sit or leave.
What if I don't want to sit, clit? Fine.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man.
The other place
and
I want to go to
reasonable
is like a
men-
tropical place, but we haven't
reasonable
decided
men
yet.
can
Like, I
give
don't even
great
know,
use to one
honestly.
another.
I want to go to a tropical place where I can frolic in the water and look at fish. And it would be very hot. I don't know where. I don't know. I don't know. I wanna try surfing. I'll probably eat shit, but it would be fun. Wink back.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
Dude, I could be a hot lesbian surfer.
The chair you're sitting on
Ouch!
has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
I just mean because of my lesbian hair right now. The gay aunt hair.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say.
That's the restaurant. Wait, I'm gonna keep losing HP because my ass hurts. Some surfer died from a shark attack on the Bahamas, and the sharks did nothing wrong.
This should take care of that nonsense.
He points to a giant novelty check. It's absolutely comically large. Try to look for it.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Well, his FOV must be insane.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
Wait. You know Guard? It's only 25? That's it?
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
I'll take it.
Is there anything you'd like to say to me? Or...
No.
No.
Cool? I wouldn't go that far. I'm sure there are cooler things than delivering a comically oversized novelty check to a cafeteria
I'm not
manager.
getting bribed.
But,
It's a donation
sure,
'cause I'm
if that's
poor.
what's cool nowadays. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun.
You're more
Lost
likely
gun.
to die
Lost gun.
from diarrhea than a shark.
The world is
Youch!
swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only two words.
I should have
escape
got some
its
heals.
Gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
How do you know about my lost gun?
I know everything, Harry. Right now, I
My
know
name
that you're
is
worried.
Harry.
Don't be worried. Everything's going to be all right.
Wait, maybe he's lying.
It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
The chair is killing you. Kim?
Officer, we will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Clare's help with this.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
That's fine. Cry.
You want to cry? God, you're weak. Whatever you do, don't cry. He'll think you're disgusting.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Have I ever heard that name somewhere?
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
Keep sliding down the chair like a jello shot. Oh.
While Everard is distracted by your odd behavior, the lieutenant's eyes are mapping everything around you. The folder, desk.
Like that Tom and Jerry Tom rug.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical
Sludga.
emergency?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
He's Mr. Dubois? Vaguely gesture with your hands above your head. I'm as good as it gets, Mr. Dubois.
Don't be dramatic. I can see your condition isn't terminal.
Oh.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man.
Hit
as
him
I'm
with the
sure
no
are
you.
too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a
Okay,
murder
what is this
investigation.
called? It's like we just fucking had a dick fight where we just kind of slapped our metaphysical ego dicks. Two dudes sizing each other up.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions. It is about time to stop embarrassing yourself.
A PC.
Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
Why am I Mr. Dubois?
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry.
That's what the hanged corpse called you. Harry.
That's my name?
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
Is it bad for a cop to have amnesia?
I think the odds of that are very low.
My memory's fine, I was testing you.
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out. With my big fat folder.
It's just a brown folder. You can't make out what's written on it.
What's
Are
written
you
in
trying
it?
to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
It's pretty bad if you don't know your name in general. But what if you not remembering your name makes you happy?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right
Hey!
now.
Consider Kim an extension of me.
Asking too many questions will make you look weak. You should maybe focus on the
Why?
folder.
Because you have a stupid name like Dick Richardson. And you got bullied for it your whole life growing up. Now every time you see a dick, you freeze up.
Everard's large hands are covering the folder, but the look on his face says, I know everything about you, Harry.
He knows everything about me.
I'm sure it's not that bad. At worst, he has an old RCM folder, and I very much doubt even that.
Harry, I just know the things that matter to our friendship, and I want you to feel free to ask me about those things.
Do I have my wife or kids?
Family? Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man. Do you strike yourself as a family man, Harry?
Well, that's a weird question to ask someone that you just met. I don't.
That's why I like you, Harry. A good man knows both his strengths and his weaknesses, and you, my friend, You are one of the all-time greats.
Do you know where I live?
But of course, Harry. Your precinct is the 41st and you live in Jamrock. You're a Jamrock boy. A long way from home, but that's okay.
What's my full name?
It's Harry. Harry Dubois.
You feel like a Dubois, but you don't feel like a Harry. Strange. You don't feel like any of these
Weird.
things. You know what your name is. You have a sophisticated name, like that of a count, or a beautiful man.
But I thought you were Harry Dubois.
No, I'm really not. You are Harry.
What? No? Something longer?
Sure, okay. You're Harold. Harmon. Haroldamus? But that's not what the record says. The record says Harry Dubois, a real man's name.
Sorry,
Mr.
Kim.
Kitsuragi doesn't seem even slightly empathetic to your memory loss, Harry. I, however, wish to help you any way I can.
What kind of cop am I?
Well, Harry, if I were to sum you up in one word, it would be apologetic.
It's because I'm a sorry cop. He knows I'm a communist. I'm sorry?
Yes. You seem to be. A lot of the time. But right now, there's no reason to be. Let loose a little. Be you.
Where'd you get the folder?
Ah, this? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
I find that very suspicious. May I have a look?
I'm afraid this is meant for Union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi.
What?
I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Harry.
The Union have more power over the Popo?
Of course, Harry, of course. Let's not linger
What
on
about the drug
personal
trade?
detail. What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any Johnny Fat guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this?
No comment.
Harry, you wound me, Harry. In the heart.
I don't trust this
But
guy.
I
He's
trust
so
you to
weird.
put this to bed. Do what you must, and let's change the subject, shall we?
Thank you for your understanding. We will continue to do what we...
You too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry.
He likes Harry Potter?
None taken. Did we have anything else to do here, Harry?
The lost gun?
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground,
Thanks, Vin.
asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found.
This
Harry.
town has a
Let me
population
assure
of
you
like...
that. It's just a
14
matter of
people.
time and effort.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
If I do things for you, will I get my gun back?
Damn it, Harry. That's exactly what it means. I'm only kidding, of course.
He is not.
Oh. He's
Of
weird!
course. I understand. We help you, you help us.
The hanging.
Oh, of course. That's your main
I
thing
totally
here.
forgot there was a
That's
hanging.
why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to help, like I'm helping you with your lost gun. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me,
There's a butt.
but there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
He talks like he's talking in capital letters, but their letters are really small.
Yes,
Superscript.
that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
Doors, 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 doors.
And I'm sure you're going to open this one with flying colors, Harry. This really is very simple, and there's nothing shady about it.
Is this old man Yowie?
Does this jiggling ooze think he's going to use you? He's got
Who's-
another thing coming. Play his game, son, with your
Who's-
eyes peeled.
Whose door is
Oh,
it?
no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
Why don't you open it yourself?
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi,
Oh.
and therefore I must occasionally
He wants Joyce to know
outside
that
help.
the police
So what
is
will
on
it be,
his
Harry?
side.
A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly. Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
I bet you don't even know anything about the hanging.
Harry, my dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. I know
Okay, I'll
it's
accept it for
fantastic,
now.
my friend. Just let me know when it's
I mean,
done
I don't
and
have
we
to
can
finish
take our
it.
friendship to the next level.
Is his ass stuck to the
You can
chair?
get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist.
Well, now
a
I'm
real
curious.
free thinker too. He'll
What
tell you
this is.
precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel
Who's
to
the
come
weasel?
home and see the unlocked door.
The turns of Striker are being served an alcoholic brew. I made it even stronger.
I don't know what that means, Harry, but I love it. I love your
This guy's
initiative.
so weird.
Knowing you're out there keeping things running lets me focus on the big picture stuff. Don't even tell me what was going on. Alcoholic brew, stronger, stopped it, strike. I'm just gonna let you surprise me, Harry.
Are you gonna ask me how I got in?
Am I going to ask? Hell, Harry. You spin kicked my strongest man in the face. I saw it from my window.
I did. It was an accident.
Would you ask a man like that how he got into your container yard?
You don't have a window.
It was a figure of speech, Harry. Of course I don't have a window. I'm in a container. Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
What about Joyce?
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along.
I'm getting.
One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
What does that
We're
mean?
all trying to do what's best for Martinez. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I'm helping you find your lost gun. I'm
I
not a
don't trust
jealous
people
guy.
that go like, we are such good friends.
Whoa, that's so nice of him.
What happened to Mr. Galmont?
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
Why? That's the previous negotiator.
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
You called him a tiny peephole.
Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this?
What?
Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry.
What?
You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
It's hard to say if he really lost his temper, or if this is another one of his tricks. This man almost never angers visibly.
Are you sure? I find it a little odd.
I'm just a nice guy, Harry. I wouldn't be where I am now if I wasn't nice. Politics is all about emotions, and I want you to have positive emotions when you think of me.
But this guy's so weird.
Okay then, positive emotions it is. You like positive emotions.
Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting.
What?
Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
Joyce seems to think the union's lowballing her.
Yes, yes. Low balling, of course. This isn't a casino, Harry. Real people, real livelihoods are at stake here. But everything's a casino for those rich types.
This guy's dog walking you. Hey, isn't that a breakdancing move?
His expression makes it
Walk
clear.
the dog.
This is childish and irresponsible behavior.
Why haven't you let her in to see you?
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good
Oh, it's a
negotiator
yo-yo
would.
move?
And I just
But you
don't
could do
have
yo-yo
anything
in the
to discuss with a
breakdancing.
bad
It's a very large
negotiator.
casino libido.
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure
This guy's
you one
pissing
more
me off.
time.
Thanks, Jamie
It's
Argent.
perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't
Do
lie.
I have to ferry messages back and forth?
This is weird. Not nice weird, but okay.
What's in the container outside the office?
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbor.
The special
I
one.
couldn't possibly... Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch.
Ugh.
Time
He's
is
so
a precious
weird.
resource, and
Thanks,
I don't have enough
husbando.
of it to count containers of you.
Padodu.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it.
Want to go over a couple things?
Let's hear it, Harry.
Oh, I don't know.
Of course, Harry. Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Thanks.
Here. You're one of us now. A real red and white union man. Take care,
But I'm
Harry.
not. You can't just... What? You can't just put me into the union. Padodu, padodu. Wait, do I have anything new to say to him?
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get
I have
back.
some questions for
and
you.
lots, no trouble at all,
I don't
mister.
have any questions. Get communism? I thought that said get circumcised because my eyes are a little tired. Quick, steal his foreskin.
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were
Persuade the
last
door to
there.
open. Damn it.
As it's all
Didn't work. Thanks, Argonian maids. The lusty Argonian maid. No foreskin under communism. Oh yeah! Maybe. Because your foreskin are foreskin. Is Measurehead still passed out? Oh no, he's back. Hey.
Do not presume this has drastically altered our race dynamique.
I knocked you out like a god of martial arts.
True. I said nothing about our personal dynamic. That has altered. A little.
Why are you not with the Hardy Boys?
I am not the first line of defense. I am the last. In addition, these so-called Hardy Boys are an
Effeminate clique of bodybuilders, their company is spiritually degrading, but you're all part of the union? Or on the pay of the company, I answer the union alone. I do this out of race heroism. Finance is an alien concept to the Seminese.
Now leave me be.
Can I talk to these girls? No. Why did I get more likely to understand his racial theory? Probably because I just played some games with Super.
So, how'd you like our harbor? It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains.
It rubbed off on me.
Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Any idea who killed the hangman?
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
Who?
What a thought! Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course.
Oh.
Your dead guy was an enemy combatant.
What does that mean? I mean, he was an asshole.
He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Did you kill him?
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts
This
of
guy
men
seems like a bro.
with all sorts of skills.
He means a more violent faction could easily take care of such a thing.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search. Sure, I'm glad it's not my search. A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
He said it belonged to a weasel.
Oh, say no more.
He taps
I
the
got
side of
you.
his nose. Oh, he knows.
I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I heard something about a weasel and it didn't sound like a local polar weasel, if you know what I mean, wink. I don't even know what I mean.
Polar weasel? Oh. I know what you mean. I'm pretty sure he's actually Occidental, though. So you're gonna be committing fratricide, my racist friend.
Wait, what? I don't even know what that meant. I didn't.
What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse.
Oh,
That's behind the whirling
no.
rags. That's all I know. Our organization is
I
what
didn't
you
even know
call
what that
compartmentalized.
meant.
Means we keep out of each other's business.
What? I heard something about a weasel and it didn't sound like a local polar weasel. You know what I mean? So there's two weasels?
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
Look at my cool. I never said it was a cool mug. Ever.
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella.
Polar bears are
He
white.
talked about life and things that really,
So-
truly matter.
I heard something about a weasel. It didn't sound like a local polar weasel. Oh, so we're saying that the weasel is a foreigner. And he's not white. Oh. Dude, I thought he was like flirting because he winked. Racism or flirting? I don't know.
None of this.
I doubt there was a wink.
This
I thought he
jiving
was
and
flirting.
juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Anything else about this weasel person?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
He takes a big sip from his flask.
He is, and what they're fighting for. This is interesting. Ask him about the Hardy Boys.
Los Ardis? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility.
What does high strung mean?
They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Evrard's law. But really, they're just like you.
Why are you striking?
We're negotiating our share. Aye,
How large a share?
all of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
What can you tell me about Boss Man?
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman.
What does bossing the union entail?
I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties. Watches
Like
out
they're
for his own.
tense? Oh.
By that, you mean corruption?
By heavens, why would it not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world, the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He
He's
is,
very
personally, not too
ass-tastic.
lavish.
Severe self-discipline. Oh. The deaths seem lavish to me.
He is reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion.
Just enough corruption to seem more... makes his position more normalized.
Besides, there are
Ass-tastic.
no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway. And moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
Are you a communist?
No. I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't.
But the stuff you do aligns admirably well with the World Republic. What's the World Republic? Why not call yourself a communist?
I have nothing against communists. They are honorable boyaderos. And they have good analysis. But my own code serves me well. If my code starts failing, a code can fail a man as well as a man can fail a code, then I will have to
A code can fail a man as well as a man can fail a code. A code can fail a man as well as a man can fail a code. A code can fail a man as well as a man can fail a code. A code can fail a man as well as a man can fail. But my own code serves me well. If my code starts failing, a code can fail a man as well as a man can fail a code. I said, which way? Sounds like you're a communist who think he isn't doing enough to call himself one.
See, I'm primarily a lazy person.
Spend a lot of time thinking about the political situation.
Sure, I've had the necessary free time. Fortunately, there's always time.
The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. For him, having command of his time is the most important. The man sits on the railing.
Goodbye. Basement key. Any new dialogue with this guy?
Right to work!
Right to work. Right to work. Right to work. Right to work. This is the only lady in that's a lorry
The
driver.
woman is still hunched over.
Huh? What
Are
is
you
it?
the lady
Can you
driver?
just call me a lady, Herife.
She clearly doesn't think she's a lady. Don't repeat
I was
it.
told of a woman driver, you're the only woman here.
I'm not that either, Herife. I've gone too far from it all to remember what was between my legs. It doesn't work like that.
So
on
you're
the
not
long
the
haul.
driver everyone's terrified of.
I'm only terrifying to small children and to those who used to know me,
Why are you scary?
because they can no longer recognize the person I once was.
What's the long haul?
The big ones, the trucks. There's no women and men there. It's all just... In the middle of this town, there's a ghostly motorway. It takes all the people where they want to stay.
You feel very cold suddenly, as if standing face to face with a terrifying adversary. Then the feeling dissipates, and all you see is an aging woman.
The freezer aisle in the grocery market. It always makes me want to poop. Then who's the female driver?
How should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other communers sniffing around when I have my movies to go to?
She's like Giga Shivers or something.
Oh, Sim.
Something in her is pulling towards some unknown rest state.
Did I poop in the freezer aisle? No. It's just someone said that to me a long time ago, and now I like psychologically have been conditioned to feel my asshole every time I go to the freezer aisle. I've never taken a shit in a grocery store. I've never taken a shit anywhere that isn't in a toilet.
A sign says, "One bottle. Your bottle's
Just
plump.
saying.
Do you know what you should do
Hi,
with that
Matara.
money?"
Not yet. I have never shit myself on stream. Yet.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
Can I cash this check here?
Wow. I didn't know you worked for the union, sir. Anything else I can do for you?
Blow
I
the whole
don't.
thing on speed and gin.
No.
A
No, I
small
don't have a
cabinet
shit
on the
bucket.
wall is filled.
Okay, here. Okay, here. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste.
Do not have a shit bucket. Do you know the woman?
Looking for something odd?
Where's
Come to
the
tell
lady
me to-
driver?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You knew. You knew Silang didn't do it.
He did something. He stole his employer's goods and another lorryman's job. You should be thankful.
Oh my
for
god,
it.
this guy, he's literally the they're taking our gerbs guy. Why are you smirking?
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Evashel West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
Who does, the lady driver?
No. He means la puta madre.
Your shit mom, the shit mom? Is that what that means?
The name resounds like a bell in the air, a dark gong. You get a bad feeling
Oh, it means
about it.
whore. Oh.
Looks like the lieutenant has a plan. Let him do this.
Yeah, him.
Cross your arms and nod.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking
Oh, there's a
peonies
gang.
would do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
Say nothing.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is.
Wait, so this person's name is Whore?
It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
What's Padre Madre then? Father, mother?
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorryman and Carter's Guild.
You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
Go off, Kim!
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
He tries to light a fresh cigarette, but his hands are shaking now. The sentence
The lieutenant
ends.
turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. I softened him up as best I could. Now it's on you
Go
to finish
fuck
the job.
yourself? What? Go fuck yourself.
The main
Fuck!
thing is to not overdo it, even when you're trying to scare someone. The most important thing is, how does it look on your resume?
Why don't you and me step outside for a talk?
What?
Why don't we you
We're outside talking.
I mean do you want to find someplace private to when are you free this Friday?
There's some kind of homo thing?
Yeah?
Okay, that's enough, detective. That's enough. We'll just have to ask someone else about the lady driver. Let's go.
Fuck! Hold on. Put a point into half-light. Where's half-light? Maybe I have an item for it?
That felt good. Your heart's pounding nicely. You should tell people to fuck off more often. No, you shouldn't. You're an officer of the law.
Kim, I think I should tell people to fuck off more often. It felt really good.
Not as a general rule, but that one was justified. Better to get the lay of the land before telling people to fuck off.
Alright, that's fair. Fuck yeah, motherfuckers!
That's the spirit.
Oh, heal!
Never forget. The whole world's a wooden house.
Thanks, J-Par and
you're
Freighterman
a
and
goddamn
Nobex.
flamethrower.
I want to set something on fire one day.
Looking for something, Aunt?
I should keep a
Come to tell me
list.
to fuck off again?
Things that I want to do. See the Northern Lights. Go to a farm. Set a formidably large thing on fire.
Failing
Are you
the last time was so demoralizing and puzzling that you just can't work up the rage.
It's all those times. It's evening out all those times I passed the 20% check like some hoes. Hey guys.
I've got nothing
Are
to
you
say
the
to
hardy
I am
girl?
not.
She says dryly.
You could be Liz. You could be anything. You could even be a model.
Even a mod? Glenn, I went to law school. I am an attorney.
He's right. With a face like that, she could be on the cover of Le Debutante International.
You're very pretty.
The cold look in her eyes speaks louder than words. She is not amused.
I respect woman. Sorry.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still
You
here.
are not the clown. You are the full circus.
Establish authority. Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
Stomp your feet? That's it?
Did you already try the gun thing? I hear the
Kim,
gun
I need
thing
your
is
gun.
Why?
This is not what he thinks it is. This is a great idea. I'm afraid it's not what you think it is either.
Wait, what?
Yes. You. Stop talking out loud.
Everybody
You
calm
sound
down.
like
This
you're
is only
unraveled.
demonstration. Kim the
What
gun.
in the name of fuck are you doing?
I don't want to give you my gun.
The fuck is happening, Titus? What are they whispering about?
Easy, Shanks. I want to see where this is going.
I want to go home.
There is no back.
Shit!
Detective, we don't have to demonstrate anything. Let's just get back to the questions.
There's no other way. I'm flesh.
Nearly what?
The pressure in the room grows to a boiling point.
Be careful, it's loaded.
What? No, Kim!
Good. Now put it in your mouth.
Put the barrel in your mouth. If you don't tell me information about the case, I'm going to fucking kill myself. Give the gun back.
Thank you. So, questions?
Yeah, I have one.
What if I
What
killed
the
myself?
fuck was that, you Nancy?
Nothing, just a minor misunderstanding.
I
Let's
just
return
wanted to see
questions,
his
officer.
gun.
He is grateful to have that gun back on his...
Let's not do that. Dude, I'm insane, remember? Me pulling out my 100% discount coupon. Oh my god, I said it weird. I said coupon. It's
Hello, dear.
coupon.
I didn't notice you at first.
No. Coupon. 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 Coupon.
Oh my. What happened to the water lock?
The weird new cryptid destroyed it.
Oh, now you're just having fun at an old woman's expense. In any case, thank you for looking into this. It
I
takes a weight off
didn't
my
know
shoulders.
I was
Thank you
racist.
both.
I just found out. I also didn't know I was threatening to kill myself.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you
And
to
I
the
didn't
other
think the
side
mug
of
was cool.
coast, please do keep an eye out for my husband. And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired. Oh, you're such a dear.
Okay.
Can I help you? Do I have a sh-
He sounds irritated.
Am I wearing it? Am I
I
smiling?
clicked the wrong one. I
Because
clicked the wrong
What
one.
you want is a goddamn drink.
Like what? Got the 20 real?
Yeah, here.
Good. You got the room for the night.
How could anyone forget, asshole?
That
Take it
guy's so
easy.
mad. I think I can call the girl and tell her that I told him. Oh yeah, I got a basement key for something.
Ponders his cooking utensils.
Your friends with
and gives you a
Mañana.
little nod,
Mañana.
acknowledging. The mention of Mañana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls silent again. They're friends.
Okay.
You see,
Let me see if I can call the girl. Oh, it's already 8. Mañana. Why do you want me to buy a dice so bad? Fuck you. Call Menyanya. Wait, they're still
Inside,
open.
you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57.
Take me to Sylvie.
Sylvie Malaika on the line for you, officer. Yes, hello?
It's the police.
What else do you need, detective?
Oh.
Anything else I can help you with?
I'm done. I thought I could update her that I told the guy. I don't want to ask her out to coffee. That's weird as fuck. The smoker at the balcony. Oh yeah, I forgot. Well, it's this way. Come on. I'm still early. Maybe there's new dialogue here.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
I talked to Everett.
You have? And how did you like Mr. Clare?
Finally, time to choose sides.
He's a beautiful man. Did I like him? I don't like him.
Oh, come on now. He has his uses. How else would he have stayed in power all these years?
I don't like her either.
Actually, corruption. That's how he's done it. Fantastic.
I gotta keep an eye on the time.
Like corruption, reaching into the bowels of the earth.
The position of my unusual colleague does not reflect official policy. I hope you understand. The RCM does not pick sides.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt verm myself. However, if you felt like discussing something, how could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only natural. We would only be gossiping.
I want to hear her tea.
She'll like you for it.
Yes, your disgusting necktie agrees completely. Let's gossip.
I don't really want to tell her that. I turned the heat up on the borscht.
Did you now? What sort of borscht is he making?
Unimportant.
You're right, detective. That whole undertaking was very unimportant. Why did we do it?
I thought it would make it taste better. Oh, an act born of sympathy for the working man.
Curious. A very curious thing to do.
She hates pores.
But that's how he operates. He just does things, man, and then talks about them, even if it's inappropriate.
A strange equanimity has overtaken the lieutenant. He's just going with the flow now. Easier that way.
Go with the equanimity.
What else?
I don't want to tell you anything.
Of course, detective. Until then, is there
Spoke
any
with
word
lorry
has
men?
travelled? Yes, but nothing of real substance has surfaced yet, I gather. Wild Pines has eyes on the intersection, but not ears.
It appears we are being monitored every step we take, colleague. Did we have any other business here?
No, not really. She's using us. Let me go see if the smoker's there. Or maybe a key I can open. I said fire. The basement. To the rain. Watch it pour as
You
I
hear someone a pour.
touch the face. Oh, that's the toilet. Balcony. Does Kim need a talking? He doesn't have a dialogue. Oh, it's here. I think. I thought I got a key. Did I not? Oh, I did. I think it's the other place. Well, wait, since I'm here, let me...
Medicinal purposes of the very neck lock. If would you like to very neck lastly? If would you like to try very next last? You've created. If only would you like to? You closed.
There we go. Here, this guy's here now. Hello.
Gendarmerie, you found me.
It feels like a Friday. He seems to be in a good mood tonight.
He has a Sunday boy toy or something?
And his shirt is still unbuttoned.
Okay. Found the key under the stone.
Beautiful.
He replies, smiling as he looks at you. Something sparkles in his eyes.
So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
Yeah?
Beautiful. I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
Why?
Trust me, you do.
Is Friday tonight?
Yeah, it does feel like the end of the week. Such gentle weather.
Very well, I'll talk to him, but first I want to talk to you. I have questions.
That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you. It's my friend you're looking for, not me.
He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette and looks around.
Unfiltered cigarette?
It's getting dark and the neighboring windows have lit up, one by one. Downstairs, a cat crosses the yard, disappearing into the bush.
Besides, I've got to run.
He's going to leave you alone again. That's sad.
Run where?
To the city. It's a beautiful night.
A man on high heels stumbles out of a basement club, music blasting over the entire district. It's chilly, and as the chemicals hit his nervous system, 1,000 shivers ripple through his body.
Thanks, Nevin and J-Part. Is this flirting? Only if you promise that we'll talk again, it's important.
Something flutters in the corner of the lieutenant's mouth as you're saying those words.
Wait, was I flirting? Did he call me a slur?
It's laughter.
Oh.
We'll talk. Just not tonight. Take care, alright?
Oh. There's something different about him I can't put my finger on.
Different, of course.
Why is his shirt always unbuttoned?
His shirt.
The lieutenant squints his eye trying to hold back laughter. His shirt.
His shirt.
His shirt.
His shirt. No, I don't know why his shirt is always unbuttoned.
His mouth tightens as though trying to hold
Come
something
on,
back.
detective, let's go. We've got a potential witness to interview. His Sunday friend, remember?
Am I gay? Well, he has a way bigger apartment. Kim is an ally. What's this? Look at his what's this? Stole his hat. Hello. Wait. Whoa. Party dragon silk robe? Okay! What is this drip? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Well, this is really good for drama. I think I like my E-Spirit, the E-Corpse, and Shivers.
Officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia. My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government.
He's so French.
I work for the Institute of Price Stabilité on assignment from Sur-la-Clé. I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
Why was he hanging out? Okay.
No, first ask an innocuous personal question to get the interview off on the right foot.
Really?
Yeah. Let's fuck with him. Who does he think he is? Assisting you?
Before we go on, I have to inquire about this wonderful canopy.
Oh yes, my friend has a great eye for these things. He refuses to tell me where it came from. It's a mystery. I believe they call this type of frame industrial. It's very comfy.
I want a princess bed with drapes with curtains that cover it all around. And then when I wake up, I want to part it and then have automatic curtains and it beep and it goes vroom, and then the sunlight glistens in the window. And then my personal butler brings me a tray of waffles and syrup and green tea and orange juice and Boca-Bola.
That's really all I can tell you about it.
And then I
What
die.
is that? You were supposed to fuck with him, not compliment the decor.
Well, what's wrong with complimenting the decor?
The lieutenant takes out his notebook and nods to you to proceed.
You witnessed the lynching?
I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
Start from the beginning.
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
What do you mean, like in a play?
It was just so strange. I could barely comprehend what was happening.
Thanks, Dreadga 5.
I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one. That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this.
What?
Sounds like the victim was unconscious, or at least
Who are they?
I couldn't see their faces well, and there were quite a few of them.
Loud and Martinez.
Let's just say that the laboring classes can get rather expressive with their profanity.
How many of them?
I couldn't tell you exactly.
8.
The lieutenant sends you a sharp look at the mention of that number.
That's a very specific number. Do any of them look like drummers?
Drummers? Wow.
What does a drummer look like?
But then, I don't know what a drummer is supposed to look like.
I think drummers are bald. And they have tattoos. And it's a buff guy. And he always wears a tank top. So he has better arm range movement.
I think we can drop the drum.
Holy shit, that's John on drums! We are not, he says. Oh, fuck. You're so right. I take it all back. This guy knows. That's John drums. Oh, Chincha for real. Were any of them huge, like 200 kilograms?
That's a giant you're describing. No, they were all quite human, as far as I could tell.
What happened next?
I went back inside.
Yes.
Okay.
Back inside.
Oh my god,
Keep
dude,
yourself
this
safe
fucking
for
ape brain. This ape brain personality is pissing me off.
Were you able to see anything from inside?
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see, but I could still hear their voices.
Were they men?
Were threatening to kill that poor man.
Were they men, women?
All men, I presume. But again, I couldn't see very clearly.
I put a point in it because I needed the check, which I ended up failing.
I believe they were mostly white, though I believe I saw 2 Areopagites among them.
What's
And
that?
I'm quite certain that one spoke with a Mesk accent.
What?
Well, that's the strangest part, officer. Nothing happened. It was oddly quiet for a public lynching. Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots, no celebratory shouts.
Celebratory? Why do you call RCM?
You're right, of course. That is what one is supposed to do in such circumstances. I was simply in shock. I'm afraid I don't have anything else to add.
About what time was all this happening, approximately?
All I can say is that it was late.
You didn't witness the hanging itself?
No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day. Of course, anything I can
What
do
are
to
you in
assist.
Martinez
The coalition
for?
is only looking out for the price stability.
The
Inflation
price
is a killer,
stability.
like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. It must be controlled. The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight.
Okay, why are you here in this apartment?
Well, I'm renovating it. It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top 4 stories off. This, of course, happened when the coalition forces landed.
The top 4 stories off.
You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused.
What is the price stability?
It is the most important thing.
Oh, that clears everything
it's
up.
the central goal of any sound monetary policy.
Okay. Oh my god.
The Institute of Price Stability works to keep inflation just below 2%, but not too far below.
Okay. Oh my god.
I don't have my leaflets on me today. That's too bad.
What is the international community? The coalition.
Is what
the nations that stopped the revolution. Are you a bureaucrat?
As I said before, I am a commissioner from Sur-la-Clé working for the Institute of Price.
Do not skip the inflation insight. Why? Are you some inflationist? I've heard about this moral intern before. I want to know more.
It's the International Organization for Moralists. Hence, Moralist International. The Institute of Price Stability is just one of its many mind babies, as is the coalition.
Are the intermoral intern the people that killed the communists? Is the moral intern the coalition? What's his name again? Peyton Manning.
Doing one's job doesn't automatically make one anyone's bitch. Besides, there are more nefarious powers to work for than the moral intern.
But of course. Because moralists believe in a normal, stable world governed by democratic values.
Are you a moralist, Kim?
Me? I'm a lieutenant of the RCM, dedicated to maintaining law and order in Ravachol.
He doesn't really pick sides.
A very moralist answer.
The lieutenant is practiced in the art of putting on a show for one's superiors.
But what's a normal, stable world?
The Occident is part of the normal world. Oranje, Sur-la-Clé.
Yeah, Google Sonic inflation if you want to see Sonic inflated.
Martinez? No. Martinez is something.
What about the rest of the Revachol?
Revachol is generally difficult.
It's not full
but
democracy.
They are working towards it. You're all doing very well here, relatively speaking.
Oh my goodness! I don't think I'm a moralist. Moralism sounds weird. I want more actual moralism. The ideology of foreign occupiers. Revachol must be governed by Revacholians. Democracy is meaningless sham as long as the working class is under the boot heel of capital. I feel like every time I'm talking to people, I'm choosing option D. None of the above. Is that moralism? That's being a centrist. Revachol must be governed by Revacholians.
Of course, the detective's personal views do not represent the views of the RCM.
Oh my god, that's Revachol! I went Martinez! I thought that meant Martinez. No, I picked the wrong one! I thought it meant because I got confused. I meant like Martinez should be governed by Martinez. I got confused. Because they said Martinez doesn't have a government and the foreign government, but like because they don't have a government. Martinez has no government. Foreign powers take over it, isn't it? It's a colony city, isn't it?
Your full autonomy is important, I agree. But it's an ongoing process.
Why don't they just make their own government?
Overnight. Now, enough of this delightful political interlude.
Oops.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask? It's the international...
Doing one's job doesn't automatically...
But of course, because
I can click the other one and see what's up.
Stable world.
I'm a
lieutenant.
The lieutenant is practiced in the art of putting on a show.
The Occident is Martinez, Revachol, but they are working towards it.
What if I say democracy is a meaningless sham as long as the working class is under the boot heel of capital?
Of course, the detective's personal views do not represent the views
They
of the
tried to
RCM.
and died. Well, they should not have died. They died because the foreign government fucking owned them. Oh, it doesn't matter what you pick.
Ah, my friend. But the lesson of the revolution is that communism does not work.
It didn't work because the coalition crushed it violently.
Oh, yes. The big bad coalition crushed the revolution. Tell me, if the revolution was succeeding, would it have been crushed so easily?
It never would have succeeded because people want to
Are we
get
really
capital
so bad
out
for
of
wanting
Martinez.
compromise, peace, and prosperity? On reasonable, achievable terms?
How can you have compromise and achievable terms when they wipe them out?
Now, enough of this delightful political interlude.
There's no...
Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
There's no compromise. What? Just don't kill them. But they would always kill them.
What's there to say? Sur-la-Clé is a modern, urbanized country that measures very high on the Human Development and Freedom Index.
Am I fascist now because
it's known as
my brain picked the wrong one? I got 3 fascisms now. No! I thought it meant Martinez should govern Martinez, not the entirety of Revachol.
Moreover, it is a great sponsor of less emerged countries. Revachol is only one of its many darlings whose progress it supports and cherishes.
And so the truth guy picked the wrong one. I thought Revachol was Martinez, but Revachol is like the whole country. Mayonnaise. Your Honor, I only fascism 3 times. It said foreign occupiers. What? Where? Man, I'm so checked out.
What is it about
Wait, I have to look at it
benevolence
again. I have
that
to
makes
look
you
at the
break
thing
out in
again. I
sweat and
skimmed
want
it.
to run?
La communauté internationale
Where was
is what
I?
Revacholians colloquially call. La communauté internationale is what Revacholians colloquially. It's the international.
Doing one's
Oh, here.
job.
But of course, because moralists.
I'm a
A very.
The lieutenant is
The Occident, Martinez, Revachol, but they are working towards it. You're all doing very well here, relatively speaking.
Moralism is the ideology of foreign occupiers. Revachol must be governed by Revacholians. I don't even know how that relates to Revachol. Thanks Carlo, Camia, and Dredga 5. How do these 2 sentences connect? What even is moralism? Oh, like center. The coalition that took over. Oh. Okay.
Ah, my friend. Oh, are we now enough of
Dude,
this
I thought
delightful
that said
political
Martinez.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
I was trying to be a communist.
Whatever you wish, officer. Ah, my friend. My friend is a good young
I
man.
accidentally
His family immigrated here
racism
from Kedra,
and
life has not
fascism.
been easy for him.
I did.
But he understands the importance of education.
I thought it was.
He has taken his future into his
I
own
thought
hands, and that's
it
all that
was. I thought it was Martinez. I misread it. I thought Martinez. I thought Revachol was Martinez. What's Kedra?
Kedra is a candidate member of APIS. But, between you and me, their potential membership is a more contentious issue.
I just thought
that it's never going
I
to
thought
happen.
I interpreted
They
it
entered
as
negotiations in 21,
Martinez
and it's been pending ever since.
should take care Martinez should have their own Johnson and not be influenced by the foreign powers that wipe them out. The communists. The peepos. But also it's kind of hard to get a sense of the population because you only see like 14 people. Tell that to Kim? Who's Kim?
It's warm. It's also known for its mandarin trees and dust storms from Supramundi. Kedra's an emerging market, but it still has a long way to
not
go.
Martinez people,
Maybe
as in
that's
like
why my
people
friends may not
born
decide
in
to.
Martinez. Just like anybody that's in Martinez. Like everybody in Martinez, not just Martinez born Martinezans. Anyone? Yeah, I meant like everyone that lives in Martinez should be. They should have a democracy within Martinez for people that live in Martinez instead of foreign powers killing them all. Mayonnaise. How do you two become friends?
How did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Insulindian Isola? Oil platforms ablaze in the night? Civil wars lasting for years? Finally, the international community is forced to step in.
Wouldn't it be funny if she actually understood it right and the option is not racist? Dude, I'm so confused. Mayonnaise. So am I a fascist? But I only have 3 fascists. I only fascist 3 times and it was probably an accident every time because I didn't know what the fuck the big words they were using meant. Look how many, why are you guys ignoring how many communists I have? But look at all the times I communist.
One of the wonders of democracy is that everyone is allowed to have his own opinion. And not just allowed, encouraged even. Have you ever... Debating. You should consider joining a debating society for adults. I hear they're oodles of fun. I used to have a flyer for one, but...
It should be 0. Dude, I'm telling you, some of the shit that I pressed, I didn't even know what it fucking meant. Thanks, Gore Lork.
But now that I start thinking of it, it was for an improv class anyway. It's this funny theater thing, you know? Very creative.
I have a mural of Stalin in front of me. No. No, I don't!
Sorry. Who?
Your friend.
But I told you, officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education.
Okay, they have to be boyfriends
Education
or
is
something.
the foundation of our future, especially the arts. It is a cornerstone of our civilization.
Communists and fascists do often work together. I'm so lost. I don't even remember what he was asking. I'm lost in the sauce. Wait, so are they gay boyfriends? What's his real name?
Officer, you have to understand. I can't give you his personal information. I'm sure you have your own methods and databases, right?
I'm lost in the
Please
Martinez
don't put me in this
dressing.
situation. He's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine arts. He's a truly free spirit. He likes all the arts. Perhaps graphic design, printmaking, who knows? The world is open wide for a talented youth like him. I'm just enjoying the view.
What view?
Listen.
A baby is crying in the neighboring apartment.
A baby is crying.
No, listen. The Insulindian Bay.
What about it?
This place used to be a luxury accommodation before the revolution. Apartments, of course, were much bigger then. A few walls have been added here and there, leaving some of the tenants without a private bathroom or a kitchen. But the million real view stays. You can't take that away. My friend comes and goes. I'm sure you'll see him. He's a busy bee. I'm all ears, officer.
I need to look at it again.
The coalition, the economy impacts the entire La communauté internationale is the most. It's the center, which is
basically.
That's why the Institute of Pride, but not the coalition. A sound. But oh, I don't have my leaflets on me today. That's too bad. It's the international organization.
Doing once.
But of course, because moralists believe in a normal state.
I'm a
very.
The lieutenant.
Martinez? No. Martinez is something else. Rivachol is generally difficult. But they are working towards it. You're all doing very well here, relatively speaking.
The snot bubble popped. Wait, if I already did this and I click the other options, will it still count to this even though this already went?
Is this option D usually
it
the
does.
most reasonable answer?
I think when you don't ever click it. But I don't want.
Sounds like moralism. Now, enough of this delightful political.
What's orange
is an
juice?
exemplary nation who, as a core member of EPIS, contributes 28% of our annual budget. As founding members, they are both very EPIS. Oranje carries a lot of political weight, while Sur-la-Clé takes care of the business side of things. Oranje's economy is one of the most advanced in the world. About what? Oh, it's very urban and very well organized. Whatever you wish. A moment. Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave.
Oh, why can't we talk later?
It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militiamen. And I'm pressed for time.
Okay,
After you
bye.
leave, sure.
I can go to the downstairs basement. Is it? I think it's here.
This must be
Oh,
it.
stick.
The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head.
So, who is the monarchy that the communist revolution fought? Were they from? They were Martinez monarchists?
The royal lion, Guillaume's kitten. This knocker will last a lifetime.
Royalist, not monarchist, sorry. Royal... Dial friend. I was always saying... I would say that... Who... So it was a internal civil war. It was the Revachol monarchy and Martinez is in Revachol. But then Revachol is controlled by foreign powers, right? After the revolution. But I thought it was the revolution was only in Martinez. Where? Oh. Wait, it wasn't just Martinez. The king got overthrown in this region, and then the international community invaded this region. It was spreading around the world, so foreign powers decided they had a civil war between royalness and communist foreign moral interns stepped in and took control of Martinez. Wait, so right now Revachol... Oh, the whole of Revachol is owned by foreign powers.
You try to be as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rattling of the handle to loosen the bolt. Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. Thoughts race through your head. The sound of the key turning still echoes in the yard. Hopefully no one
It's a colony Bacapa? Huh?
Well, buddy, you opened it. No need to go inside. It would be rude.
Because for some reason they didn't set up a local government. Why didn't they set up a local government?
Good job. Let's go now. I'm sure there's nothing interesting in there. Only curiosity could account for stepping over that threshold. Maybe there's treasure in there. A white alligator. A fountain of quicksilver.
Why don't you set it up? Bitch, everybody died.
As you hold the open door, you can feel the air moving. A little draft, a whistle.
They didn't set up a local government. Is this so they could have more control over them? Is it like when Halston fuck rebels in Bannerlord? Who lives here? I'm going inside. You got nothing. I'm confused.
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a human figure. A dark-skinned woman grinning amidst mysterious symbols. A broad-shouldered man shoveling potatoes, and others. A little ring. Though cheerful, the images on the ceramic make you vaguely uncomfortable. The images betray a lack of interest in human beings. They are merely unflattering caricatures. The owner of these mugs doesn't like people of other ethnicities very much.
Oh, they're the one that threw the mug.
This person is unhappy. The lieutenant picks up one of the mugs, then puts it back down.
Racist mugs.
Of disdain.
I'm beginning to feel better about breaking into this man's apartment.
Nation building from outside rarely works. But then why did they in here don't, if it was harder, then don't have local government?
Yes, your broken mug friend would feel very much at home here. The same humor, the same mocking lines.
Because they don't want them to communism again?
There's the missing tin soldier. Whoever lives here might have used the Whirling's container to dump his trash. And now they've drawn the ire of the Union. The plot thickens, as they say.
It's not my racist apartment.
Perhaps you should break into apartments more often.
He's the same person who put the dead man's clothes in the trash?
Who knows? I'm not expecting too much from this clothes in the trash lead either way. It might turn out to be some random local matter, but still, a nice coincidence.
Why is local government bad? Because communism? Huh? Wait, they like big muscle heroes.
A row of mugs sits on the...
When you overthrew the last government by force, you can't leave the people to govern themselves again. Why?
The girl is ignoring.
Just look what America did to Afghanistan. Oh yeah! Is that accurate? Because you just invaded because of how they were governing themselves. So you want to govern them so you have some order and then you can take their shit? So then so local governments are only bad after a war? What if they could really make a good government? What, I mean, like the game in the game. Install democracy? The power vacuum is exploited by bad people. Yeah, the people that want to take advantage. I was just confused. I was like... I forgot what I was confused about. Can I open this?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly. There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Ooh!
What is this then? A tool shed? That's in a...
What is this?
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
Was it me?
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However, see that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local
Meth
kids
lab.
use.
Ooh, free meth? Oh. Can I go here? Oh shit, I can. Give me the money. So...
Yes?
So... whatever. Can I go back? Can I go down here? No, I can't even go down here. The moral intern doesn't want them to self-govern in Revachol and benefits materially from free commerce through it. But would the people be happier if Revachol governed itself? And they were free from foreign influence? Yes, but who gives a shit? Oh. Okay. Are you going to sway us into thinking that option wasn't racist? No, I'm trying to understand what it even meant. I was so fucking lost. Just look at Afghanistan. Are they happy now? I mean, I can't say a lot about Afghanistan, but like, man, the US fucked them pretty hard. So it's pretty, I don't know about that. I'm gonna sing. I was a baby. I can't sing right now. Is it time to go to bed?
Oh, hello, dear. There you are. Oh, dear. I'm not...
What does your husband look like?
Well, his expression is slightly grumpy, but his
The
eyes
US
are always
fucks
bright
everyone.
and curious.
The US is like the moral instas.
I'm sorry, sweetie. I hope I've been useful.
They like have a little bit of everything everywhere, and then they take stuff. Oil? Okay, bedtime. Wait, can we smoke?
Yes?
I thought we were gonna smoke together.
The bed is still cold from the broken window. The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
I remember I would always sleep at 10 to 11. Now I sleep at 10 to 11.
Here we are again, my broken bud. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. Always half aware of yourself. You're not cooperating, brother man.
Why?
It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep,
My bad.
you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it.
No, I mean I go to bed from 10 to 11 p.m. Like 10 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Curl up into a fetal
Not,
ball of safety.
and then now I go to bed 10.
Because
Shut up! I'm speaking! He's RPing.
And there's a lot of it, ever present in your organs. It's like every one of them has their own nasty.
John, I played that game, that shooting game. It's a cop.
Every cell in your body is moaning in agony.
Shooter,
What
that shooter game. I like the part where I tried to play your character and did some voice lines, and then it switched to a different guy's voice midway. I'm sorry, Sal's.
now, you're
I apologize 100 times, 10 times.
Something other than yourself. Let's see how far that'll get you.
Sometimes I randomly remember that video of some guy filming some cops dragging some protester away, and then suddenly this cop with the zoomer broccoli haircut shows up for a split second. You know the video? I think it was like... It was somewhere in the EU, I think. Oh, it was German? Was it German? Yeah, this like zoomer broccoli head. I want dessert. The cop's stuck in the gate who pooped his pants. No, but I like the one where he tumbles down the giant metal slide.
There's no dignity here. Only reflections of your body mass. Flashes of the day. You keep coming back to yourself in the mirror.
They shut down that
but
slide?
why? To admire all your accomplishments?
Why?
You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people. Really? But why would you want to start doing that?
Insane.
Sure you do. They're all so friendly, aren't they?
That guy probably plays Valorant.
Some of them are. Some of them are nice. Others are scared.
You have the right to remain bussin' on God, no cap. I try to do a little zoomer dance, I don't know.
People are beautiful, statuesque, parodies and tragedies of themselves. A
Thanks,
great
Ed Waddles
democracy
and
of
Ghosty
creatures.
Pie.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
I never want to live again. I can't imagine. Being a child and growing up sucks. Well, I mean, like, and then, yeah. I mean, the fun, carefree part is great, but the process of growing up sucks.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings.
What if you age backwards?
Roll.
Wow, the dream would be very happy. Am I healed? I'm healed. Wait, you know that the Katy Perry music video where she goes to war because she had her heart broken or something? And then the whole music video is her in the military. This is a part of me that you'll never ever get away from me.
Yes?
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform winces as she notices you.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and
Wait,
sergeant.
the RCM's here? Are you cavalry?
I'm definitely not the cavalry.
Why?
Yes, I am. I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
Why? I bring word of the end to come.
Of course he does.
What the fuck?
Word of the end to come.
Horse-faced woman? Dude! Where's my fucking photo that I have saved on my phone when I got to that one page on Berserk? Oh my god, here's the horse face.
Then something changes in her. It's pity. Pity comes over her.
Okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want? What precinct?
Dude, I'm pretty sure I know these guys. They're my coworkers.
Am I from? God, he doesn't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I heard her in the background of the call the first day.
Fucking deranged lunatic.
You're the police, right? So am I.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything, Judith.
What are you, the police, doing here?
I'm just looking out for...
Me.
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are?
A horse-faced woman.
You're a fucking asshole. Are we done
She
here?
doesn't look like she has a horse face at all. I know who you are. That's Martin Martinez! Hey!
Tremble. The time is now. Taola.
What?
Time for the show. For Taola. The hallowed time of fear and disintegration. A countdown has begun. All will collapse on
What's
itself.
Taola?
Ulogu
What?
Theodos. Xeno Zausin. Ipoli Osithien. Echondes Phronisen. Yes, you spoke the words of the Palindropos and the houses of Pericarnessus. Items, people, even words will tumble. All will lose its meaning in the coming years.
I'm a
That is
little
why you
afraid.
mock, so you should be. The world island crumbles at your feet, and in the far plain, perhaps, just a thought, this has something to do with the hangover.
Yeah, the world will end.
The face of the woman fractures. There will be herd killing.
Hello.
Can I help you? Got the 20. Then why?
Why? Still don't have my gun.
The man ponders his...
I need to get some water. Yeah, the bridge opened today. Brak brak. I gotta get the water. I don't know. I'm kind of tired. I don't know, guys. I started really early today. So yeah. Bye-bye.
We are ending our transmission.